Now, delighted to say I've been joined once again by Tony, Gale, John McCririck, and of course the lovely Samantha Norman. We're going to start with John because it's a big weekend for Boyle Sports. John, this Saturday we've got the BoyleSports.com International and of course the BoyleSports.com Gold Cup. Let's start with the Gold Cup. Imperial Commander looking to become only the 4th ever horse to do it in the same season. The big chase double from November and December. Can he do it, John?
Well, look at his price. He opened the 7-2 chance, he's now around 7-4. So you're taking half the odds of what the bookmakers thought, and only 1 or 2 horses have come out since then. It's the potential of Imperial Commander. And they're saying he could be a world beater, could be a Gold Cup horse and that. But you're taking a very short price against him. And I'd just be reluctant. I think there are better 7-4 chances running around. Not to say he won't win. He'll be the focal point of the race to see if a great champion comes out of it. But I think Finger on the Pulse had a fair chance against him. I just wouldn't take the price. I'm not taking 7-4 or 7-2 chance.
Very interesting jockey booking, John, and Finger on the Pulse. AP McCoy has been booked by Tom Taff. AP, of course, having a tremendous
What's happened to all
Saturdays.
these Irish? I know he's Irish as well, AP McCoy. What happened to all these Irish jocks? Why haven't they brought them over for it? So that is a sign.
Well, Ruby Walsh will be on Silverbourne for his boss.
He's come back.
Great to see Ruby
he
back.
loses his spleen. Imagine that somebody's lost their spleen. Spleen taken out 27 days later. They're back. That's an extraordinary performance. Actually, I think I'll have my spleen taken out. I'll lose a bit of weight. I'm not saying that before I great.
So you're going for Finger on the Pulse, John, each way.
I think he's got a good chance with AP. So I can't take the short price Imperial Commander.
Okay, and John, the BoyleSports.com International, it's already being billed as a champion hurdle in itself.
Well, it is. Yeah, well, you've got the champion hurdle himself, Catches in there. You've got Binocular as the rising star. Will he get the trip? Does he really stay up the hill?
Crackaway Jack.
Crackaway Jack,
Stepping
absolutely
back.
Fantastic. It's going to be a great race. And you've got Chumbawamba as well, of course.
Chumbawamba, yeah, because Nicky's going to run both horses.
I think Catch It is the reigning title holder. He is there to be dethroned. I know he's been beaten in his races this season, but he's been giving weight away, etc. But he loves Cheltenham. He's a scrappy, doughty little horse. He won the champion hurdle, a Punjabi way behind him when he won the champion hurdle. So I go along, each way Catch It around 4-1, 9-2. And they say around 10-1 for the champion hurdle itself. There are worse bets for him to retain his title.
Absolutely, and he won't be 10-1, John, if he wins our race
on
on Saturday.
And there's the bonus as well, isn't there?
Yeah, John, we've got a 200 sterling bonus.
So if you win
if
that,
a horse wins our race and then goes on to win the champion in March, we'll also give you 200 sterling.
Terrific.
Osana nearly did it last year,
yes.
but he was beaten a length in the champion by Catch It. So let's hope a horse can win it. I'm going to stick with the favourite. I think this Binocular could be the new Istabrack. Same colours, JP McManus.
But it's potential. It's like Imperial Commander. So are we seeing the rising stars coming up to overthrow the more established stars, or have they really had their reputations boosted artificially? So we'll find that out.
I'm going to have a quick chat with you about your beloved Newcastle.
Away the lads.
2-0 up last week. Absolutely threw it away at home against Stoke. Can they go to Portsmouth and Fratton Park and beat a resurgent
you
team under Tony Adams?
You're far too young to remember, but the old days, that was the great clash. The Newcastle against Portsmouth at Fratton Park, Jimmy Dickinson and all that for Portsmouth. The fantastic battles, the cup battles we had down there. They're really arch rivals we used to have with them. We certainly can do it. When Michael Owen scored, I was on Channel 4, we were doing the racing then, the news came through, 1-0 Newcastle, great, 2-0 Owen 2, well it's all over here. I couldn't believe it, that we give away a lead like that. But we are in the relegation dogfight now. That's all we can hope for this season is to get out and stay in the Premier League.
Would you be backing them at 14-5 to beat Pompey away from home?
I think we're reasonable value. If we're to win away from home, there is reasonable value there. I go along with us to go and win. Portsmouth have had 1 or 2 disappointments recently. They're a tough, hard side to beat, but I go along with us. I remember those days in them. And of course, then Fratton Park was a muddy. You know, absolute, not the lovely grounds that you lot are playing on West Ham and all that thing. Absolute muddy, but it was fantastic. That was what football was, the game that it should be with War Jackie Milburn and all that sort of thing. So I go along for us.
You're going with the Magpies, 14-5.
Away the lads. I'll be loyal.
Tony, Gale, on to you. You had a shocker last week. Can you redeem yourself and pick a winner this week?
Well, I'm going to try and redeem myself, Leon, and I would go for Man United at Spurs. Only 4-5, and I know Rooney's suspended as well, but Tevez will partner Berbatov.
Berbatov, because I heard Radio 5, they have, when we were to Radio 5, has a Bulgarian chambermaid or maid working for it, and said over there his name is Berbatov, not Berbatov.
John, listen, the football channel Sky says it's Berbatov.
Right. So you'll be going odds on United, Tony, even though a good performance by Spurs. I know you said it wasn't the best of the game to me earlier on.
I was at the game, Spurs-West Ham, or West Ham Spurs the other way around, and they were the better of 2 poor sides on the evening.
But the minute before the second goal went in, It could easily
handball.
be 1-1.
There was
yeah,
handball,
it was
yeah.
1-1. So
And also a good save from the unreliable Gomez.
yeah.
But I would go for a Man United win. Carrick.
5-4 on.
Carrick in particular. Everybody's focusing on all the other players, but Michael Carrick will be probably back this weekend, Leon. He's in great form.
So United for you, 5-4 on. Leave the best until last, Sam. Who are you going to go for this weekend in the Premier League?
But I've got to go against Tony, unfortunately, because I want Spurs to win, because this is my team.
Okay.
And Harry Redknapp's doing well, and they're at home.
Yeah, he certainly is. Now, is this your heart ruling your head or your head ruling the heart?
Definitely.
Yeah.
But I'm a woman, that can happen.
Actually, it's obvious now, a draw. Spurs, a draw. Who do you fancy of the three of us? Oh, well, I see what you mean.
Well, I'd just like to say thanks, Tony. Thank you, John. And thank you, Samantha, for joining me once again.
Thank you, Leon.